Evening. It's Saturday, the 20th of February 2021. Book for the day: Human Crossings, 9 stories about refugees. And yesterday I started to read you a story that was written by Dean Robinson, entitled Holding On. And we were reading about a young man who was drowning. And this is where we've reached in the story. I feel as if I'm going to implode into lava and brimstone and damnation. Water is the only remedy, the only thing that can satisfy the flames. My hands instinctively move to my mouth, covering it as if holding onto the gas inside will ensure my safety, but then I feel my body start to shake. I can't control the convulsive fits, the coughing, as my reptilian brain fights to contain this ancient elixir. Flaying now, reaching for the sky, even though I am sinking faster and faster to what must be the seabed, totally unable to see that every resistance is one of futility. It's too late. I can't do it. I have to open up, to breathe in the air that I know isn't there. In rushes the seawater, and there's a hope that this is what I need to end the misery. But then the inevitable choking begins. This is the struggle, the real horror, the kicking and reaching and grabbing at water molecules that just glide through my every grasp. It doesn't take long for the tremors to slow, to eventually stop, for the flaying to cease. Everything slows down. I can't move my body anymore, and it doesn't matter, because somewhere there inside me knows that there is no need, not anymore. For some reason, everything turns on. Light burns bright from unknown sources. I can hear whispers, chatting, and screams, both close and yet far away. I feel like I can smell the water that surrounds me. But isn't that ridiculous? It smelled of Mum's tubeless, the way it was presented to us, with the utmost precision and with not a drop of oil or sauce around the edges. The plate, the strobe of sunlight beams into the dining table, trying to rejuvenate a bunch of lilies that hang from a vase with tips tinged with rust. The clock read 5 p.m. A mild anxiety grew inside me at the thought of Hassan waiting for me to finish so that we could carry on with our game of football. I fought to keep the anxiety at bay, but rushed my lunch. I spooned the vegetables into my mouth with pieces of bread and washed it down with water from the glass that shook in my hands. Hold on, Caliph. Don't inhale your food, said Mum, as she so quietly sat beside me. Her eyes were saying something that I hadn't developed the maturity to understand yet. Hope. She rubbed my back and regarded me with healing eyes. And that's where we'll leave the story for today. Holding On was written by Dean Robinson. Human Crossings, 9 stories about refugees, can be found on Amazon and on its Facebook page. Diane Hand's book for the day. Good night.